Welcome back to Escape the Everyday. Last episode we installed some eBay lights, and in this episode we patched up some holes in the old girl. That's what it would look like if
it all worked properly.
It all worked properly. We are slowly getting this car to the 20th century.
There's a few lakes in here, alright?
We got the marine upgrade. Look at all the drops. Yeah. We're fogged up, so we have to have the window down. And I'm soaked back here. Kate's boot is soaked. Wet here.
Wet? Wow.
Anyways.
This is us. Welcome back to another episode. Thanks for clicking, guys. We are now on to stage 2 of the little Landcruiser project. As you can see, you've got him here in the background. So, episode's going to be about the interior of the vehicle. So we're going to be doing door cards, door speakers, the gauges in the dash, the flooring in it. We're gonna, as you have seen in the very end of the last video, we had all the seats out and we washed the whole inside of the car out. So now we're gonna go find every little crack and mark that's in the vehicle, and we're actually gonna weld up every little hole, because when we take this little baby to Cape York, we don't want wet feet. I think it's gonna happen no matter what, but we don't, it's like a cheese grater at the moment. There's just 100 little holes. So yeah, that's what we're going to start doing right now. Let's do it. Okay, we are inside of the Landcruiser, and I'll show you what I mean by all the little holes, alright? So that one's meant to be there, but there's no rubber there. That one shouldn't be there, that one shouldn't be there. Shouldn't be there, shouldn't be there. And then it just continues through the whole damn car. There's little holes. That's a bit bigger, that one. Also the floor is cracked under where the seat mounts is. Like, look at the daylight through that. Like, every little hole everywhere. So I think what I'm going to do to save you guys an hour, I'm going to put this at the back and do a hyperlapse. So what's going to be like 10 seconds for you is probably going to be like a day for me. Reason for grinding back paint and rust is to get a good strong weld and a clean surface. Rightio, so I'm just unbolting now. Yeah, just unbolting these off the floor, because the floor's got quite a lot of damage. It actually looks like something at some stage in its life has gone up through the floor here. So we'll take this one out, take this one, and yeah, we'll keep polishing him up and buffing him up, eh? They say you can't polish a turd, but I'm trying pretty hard here. The grass ain't green. You fix everything. I don't know about you. My mind's telling me no. My body. It's getting worse. Oh my lord. I'm gonna keep telling myself it could be worse. Could be worse. Could be our everyday car. Could be the Chevy. If it was, I'd start it. Who cares about a game? It's all been replaced. Each level feels the same. Rightio. You bloody dogs. This is all I'm doing. I don't know if I'm in the camera or not. Look at me face. So this is all I'm doing, is basically getting a little buffer. Stay with me. Let me know over any rust or any shite. Okay, next step of the seat brackets is spray painting, obviously. So this is our spray booth for today. Perfect, as you can see. And all we're using is a little Bunnings Rust Guard Quick Dry all-purpose primer. Righto, so went to Bunnings, brought the old man new welding helmet. Now, them little brackets are over there in the sun drying, so the next step is, we got the welder out, I got a bucket of water, we're going to hope for the best. We'll see how many of these holes we can make bigger or fill up. So I just had a little practice one, I just welded this one up after I made it bigger about 4 times. So yeah, it's a little gasless MIG. Don't really ever weld with a gasless MIG. I normally use a gas one. Yeah, So learning experience as well. But yeah, we'll just go ahead and we'll keep filling these holes and hope the car doesn't catch on fire. So there we go, eh? I think that was successful. I'll go ahead and grind the weld back later, because you know what they say, grinder and paint make you the welder you ain't. That's what we've got to fill yet. All them up. Now, is it possible to fill them? Yeah, with silicone. So we'll see how we go. Rightio, it's been a interesting day, that's for sure. I'll give you a bit of a look. I haven't painted it just yet, but that's a few of the holes filled up. We've had to put bolts in here because they're little screws, so we're still going to go bolt that. That part there is not done just yet. You know, there was a hole there, holes all over there. You know, like a little hole there, another hole over there. So yeah, we've gone ahead, patched all the little ones up that we can. The bigger ones are a bit harder to patch up, but I've got to go to Bunnings and get a heap of bolts. So basically now that they're all welded, I'm just going to spray a little bit of primer on all the ones that I've welded up. And then, yeah, I'm not going to do much more today. Go to Bunnings, get some bolts, put the seats back in the surround, and then basically it's ready to keep driving because we're waiting on all the other parts now. So probably just keep using it as it is, like this for a bit. But yeah, not too bad. If you do plan on doing a project and welding your car, look for some rust before you want to do it, because there's a little bit in here. But yeah, I'm just gonna sand it back and just paint it. Bit of silicone in them ones, I think. Here we are, loaded up.
Loaded up.
What was that?
Just another loose nut, don't worry about it.
And we are heading to Bunnings to get some paint, so we can prep all the back up.
As you can see, could do with a bit of a paint job.
Yeah, not much in there at the minute.
No.
Oh yeah.
We got our little offsider. Hey, go for a lap. Oh, kisses.
Keep on keeping on.
Keep on keeping on.
Expensive trip to Bunnings, wasn't it? Quite the selection of colours here, don't we?
So what, we got the grommets?
We got the grommets, the masking tape, and then we need some paint.
Paint.
Which one do we need? Why are there so many different ones? Righto. Done. Let's go.
Right, we just got a phone call off G&L
Yep.
Performance. So unfortunately we've got to put this on hold.
Kinda thank goodness.
So what are we got to do when we go up to G&L?
We'll see what damage they found with our car.
Yeah, we got a little excited. Shania actually told us to record taking the roll bar out.
Meant to record everything, but we just grabbed the rattle gun. 8 bolts later, it fell out.
So.
Good morning. Oh, heaps better. Okay, so today's plans, first thing in the morning. Yesterday we got too excited, we pulled the roll bar out. We had a little test polish, and then pissed down rain, basically. I say that word a lot, basically, because I'm a basic bitch. Okay, so what the go is today, right? We patched a few of these holes up and everything the other day. There's a couple that I haven't patched up all in the sides. The roll bar is obviously out, as you can see, but we are going to remove the soft top of the roof and pull the seats back out because there's still a lot of damage under the floor. And I was in two minds. We bought this car as a piece of crap to take up to Cape York, but I wanted to fix the holes in the floor, and I was like, I'll just fix a few, like all the ones where the water's going to come in down there. And then I was, I don't know, my OCD and that stuff is kicking in, and now we're pulling the seats out, fixing it properly, respraying the whole floor and inside, just primer, and we're not sure what colour paint yet. I got new rubber grommets and stuff like that, just so the inside is actually not too bad. So I got to pull these little door cards out, the rear ones. I got new ones coming for the front. So yeah, might as well get into it. It ain't always smooth. Okay, step 2, pull these out. Pretty easy, little Phillips head screw. These are homemade ones, by the way. Just what come in it when we got it. Yeet! Yeah. It's actually not too bad, it's pretty clean. It's a lot cleaner in there than I thought it was going to be. The hell are these wires all cut up in here? Anyway, I'll turn around, we'll do this side. Voilà. That step is now completed. Rightio, so we are exposing a few more holes. Eee, look at that crap. Just, why? Why do they need to screw stuff into everywhere? Anyway, time for another hyperlapse, I reckon.
Righto, ladies and gentlemen, little fella's got me out here doing some shit, and this is the before of the roll bar. This is just a sneak peek of what it's going to look like while little fella's in here welding up these holes. What's it been? 2 minutes. That's taking too long. So little fella has come over and asked me if I want to do one of these smaller pieces. He wants me to tidy that up, and then what do you want me to do? Paint it after it.
Yeah, and then paint it and see how it comes out.
Basically, I'll do the little piece, and then little fella can do the big piece. Bugger him, he'll be right.
We've been there for like 6 hours.
Yeah, exactly. So,
I don't have that sort of time. Look at that. Look how that comes. I reckon we just leave it like that. New one already, eh? Look at that. It actually looks professional. You know what would suck? You just paint it and then that falls off the tree.
don't. Don't do that.
Rightio, we just went and had lunch and it's blowing a gale. So we're just coming back to see if our thing has fallen off. No, look at that.
You good?
Someone was stressing about me cable ties.
Oh.
Look at that. Look how good that looks. And then that is how it looked before. Well, we only got a lot more to do now. You can't have one look good and the rest of it look shit.
That looks not too shabby, eh?
Oh, that's nice.
A nod of approval.
Safety at its finest.
Right.
Technical difficulties.
Little fella's having technical difficulties, I'll show you in a minute. But she's getting a bit chaotic out there, wind, and it's insane. So I brought my painting inside. This is riveting stuff, I know. This is top-notch recording right here. But anyway, technical difficulties out here. Little fella, what's going on?
Oh, the welder.
The welder?
The wire broke inside the welder.
That's unfortunate.
You're not telling me. So hopefully this will come out of this end here in a second.
Yeah. Now this is YouTube material.
This is the real deal. Oh, look at that.
Hey! Anyway.
Okay, fix that part. Trying to weld all up here where, I don't know, I reckon something's gone through the floor, but there's holes everywhere. All these ones have done, all these little ones are all done. All the little ones, pretty much all the little ones backwards are done. The big one here, big one's here, and all the ones up here now, so.
Hey, better off getting like a little bit of a plate for those bigger holes and just welding around it. Welding the plates in, you know what I mean?
Probably meant to, but I don't have any plate or anything, so
It's gonna wing it.
they're just staying there for now.
How good's that? Bit of air insulation, mate. Bit more air conditioner.
I reckon.
Yeah, nice.
Anywho.
Anyways.
Good time. Next step is we've welded most of the holes up that we can see.
Beautiful job, look at that.
Next step, we need to tape up where we don't want to get paint on. So I'm just doing that, and JT's buffing all the crap up so we can actually paint
It's got to be a shit angle, but
sort of paint it half alright.
yeah.
And then we're going to prime it, and it takes 1 hour to dry before applying second coat. So yeah, this is us now.
Happy days. Little fella hard at work.
Oh, sorry. Caught me
Hang
off
on,
guard.
we'll come back.
So we got our little rust guard, quick dry, all-purpose primer. We're just preheating the tank. So we've cleaned everything up as best we can. Remember, it's YouTube. Doesn't mean we're doing it the right way because you're watching us do it.
It's our right way.
It's our way. So we got the thinners in here cleaned out. We're only doing from basically the seat, not even the seat where that ridge goes down. We're doing from there back. It's obviously where some of the tape's been put. Obviously it's 3 different colours this car, so it doesn't really matter if it's a 4th colour in there. So yeah, we're just preheating this, and then we'll get the camera set up, and then we'll start spraying him. We'll see who does a better job, the floor or the roll bar.
Oh, it's got to be the roll bar, mate, no doubt.
We shall see.
Righto, game on.
Thanks for watching another episode. Next episode is where we get down and dirty.